You know the grocery haul lady? I just had a thought. And actually, this isn't for her or for you. This is maybe for Braden himself, if he's on TikTok. I mean, I feel bad for kids that end up getting on TikTok in embarrassing ways. But anyway, my brother also only ate pizza. And my mother looked a lot like the grocery haul lady, except worse. I mean, my mom has scars on her face, so besides like that, but like the body composition, she looked a lot like my mom, or my mom looks a lot like her. And eventually, luckily, we were too poor to really indulge my brother's like pizza thing, and he would have tantrums, he would have fits, he was a complete bully. If my mom or somebody ordered pizza, which did not happen regularly, but when that happened, there were times he would grab the pizza and hide and fight us if we tried to take some. And because of my mother's like weird dynamic with him, she would buy him special food to appease him, even if there was like nothing else to eat in the house. But the good thing is she really couldn't, despite her best efforts and despite his best manipulation, she really couldn't afford to just feed him frozen pizzas. We barely had enough to eat regularly, and food banks don't normally even have frozen pizzas. I mean, and he wasn't even into like ramen, you know, he wanted a frozen pizza. We couldn't do it. So eventually my mom was like, okay, here's a sack of flour, here's some yeast, there's some tomatoes, some crushed tomatoes, there's some mozzarella cheese, make a fucking pizza. And eventually, my brother, to his credit, just learned how to make pizzas from scratch. And is that like a health food? No. And did he add spinach to them? No. But there's still, homemade pizzas are still so much better than frozen pizzas because they don't have all the preservatives in them. And the dough is just made out of water, yeast, flour, and maybe a pinch of salt. And maybe a little bit of olive oil. But it's not like weird preservatives. It's not the stuff they make yoga mats out of. The tomatoes, they're just tomatoes. You don't need to add sugar to tomatoes. The mozzarella is actually mozzarella. It's just cheese. So Braden and Mom, and I'm sorry for our, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't think she's a bad person. And little Braden, I don't think you're a bad kid at all. I think you and your mom could have an awesome time making pizza from scratch. And you could learn how to make pizza, and you can get very good at it. And then you could experiment maybe with adding some different toppings and trying to expand your palate a little bit. It can be very fun to make pizzas. I've done it with my kids many times. You can experiment with the recipe, make the crust, thinner, thicker. You could use focaccia bread to make the crust. That will be 1,000 times better than frozen pizza, I promise you. And it'll be much cheaper too.